Hello everyone, this is Group 10 and our topic is counting cert algorithm. Counting cert algorithm is a sorting technique which is based on the range of input value. It is used to sort elements in linear time. In counting sort, we maintain an auxiliary array which is drastically increases space requirement for the algorithm implementation. Counting sort is a table sort technique which is used to sort objects according to the case that are small numbers. It counts the numbers of cases whose k values are the same. Complexity of counting sort. Time complexity. Share and log n. Space complexity. 0 n. Sorting is one of the most commonly used computer algorithms in everyday life. Right from the beginning of our school life, we have been sorted according to the lexicographical order, or to simplify according to our names like a typical English dictionary. Counting sort is a non-comparative sorting algorithm that works by counting the number of occurrences of each element in input array and then placing them in their sorted order. How does counting sort algorithm work? Counting sort is a sorting algorithm that works well for sorting a collection of integers, particularly when you have a relatively small range of integer values. It's considered a non-comparative sorting algorithm because it doesn't really on comparing elements to each other like quick sort or merge sort. Now start the count of each unique element in the count array. If an element repeats itself, simply increase its count. Create an auxiliary array called the counting array with a size equal to the range of values. Each element of this array represents the count of how many times a particular value appears in the input array. Here the count of each unique elements in the count array is as shown below. Accumulate counts modify the counting array by adding each element with its previous element. This step helps determine the correct position of each element in the sorted output. Find the index each element of the origin array in the count array. This gives the cumulative count. This is the example, guys. Next. Modify the count array that each element at each index stores the sum of previous counts. Find the index of each element of the original array in the count array. This gives the cumulative count. Build the sorted array. Create a new array to store the sorted output. Starting from the end of the input array, look up the count of each element in the counting array to find its correct position in the sorted array. Decrease the count in the counting array for each element placed in the sorted array. Output each object that input sequence followed by increasing its count by 1. Process the input data 1412752. The position of 1 is 0. Put data 1 at index 0 in output. Increase count by 1 to place next data 1 at an index 1 greater than this index. Upon placing each element in the correct position, decrease its count by 1. Summary. Counting sort is a sorting technique based on case between a specific range. It works by counting the number of objects having distinct k values, a kind of hashing. Then do some arithmetic operations to calculate the position of each object in the output sequence. The end. How this our end of our presentation. Thank you guys.